Do you have a problem with what happened with J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar? Do you look at him any different? The Fat Joe says he does. As far as he's concerned, that wasn't it. He should have just lost gracefully. If that was what was going to happen, I don't know. But I'm here for it. I want to hear what his brother had to say about it. Him and Jada on their show was discussing it, and yeah, roll footage.
Said J. Cole. I don't look at him
Yeah.
the same. He ain't come outside. Sometimes you tell me, Joe, you want the 100 million, this, that, you got to say the truth. I don't look him the same. The fucking sword is dull. I don't care what he spit. Because I've been listening to him spitting. I always said he's one of the greatest. And all that is irrelevant to me when you talking all that gangster shit and they call you to the yard and you don't step outside. I can't look at you. That's like you seeing the dude who they always told you, and you always thought he was tough. And you see some other kingpin nigga, some smack his cheek off and the nigga, my bad, and walk off. I'm keeping it a buck with you.
Smack his cheek off.
That's how I
I
look
hear
at
the
this shit.
music, man. The music is great.
I don't give a fuck if you lose. I never forget Everlast and Eminem. Everlast definitely knew he couldn't beat Eminem, but he came outside to the yard. He came outside. And so that's just how I look at it. Big up, you said J. Cole.
Um, brother, didn't you do a song that was inappropriately addressing waiting on or grooming a kid allegedly? I know that don't have nothing to do with this, but it's like the man decided that this wasn't what he wanted to continue doing because it was negatively affecting his spirit. He didn't want that. He didn't want that on his shoulders. He didn't want to walk around with it. He didn't like the fact that it was counterproductive to what he wanted to do moving forward. How can you not respect that? I get it. He took shots and then he said, "Oh, I'm good. I don't want to really go there." What's wrong with that? That's growth. That's maturity, right? When you're able to decide and make the conscious decision not to engage in something that's not really going to be beneficial to anyone. In fact, it's only going to probably make relationships strained and make the public look like what are we talking about here? There's people who should have like I would rather you just bow out aside from put it this way, aside from the fact that he told you on stage that this is not for me, I don't want that in my spirit, so I'm gonna stop. Aside from that, even if you did want to go back and forth with a person, why? There's people that's doing these diss songs against Jay Mills that they shouldn't be doing. They getting their butt kicked. I could I don't see the problem with it. I don't. And then on top of that, who's to say that he couldn't? The man can rap. Who's to say he couldn't go bar for bar with Kendrick? That's not the lane that he wanted to go down. And for his own reasons. You gotta respect that. The way you talking it, it's like you wanted drama. You wanted to see chaos. You wanted mess. It don't have nothing to do with who could rap better for you. Now, if I'm wrong, okay, it don't come off like that though. Just like, is anyone else bothered by the fact that he didn't go back and forth with him? Like, really? Is it just me? Am I tripping? I don't know. I don't see the harm that man be. It's because he didn't go down the road that you wanted him to. That don't mean that his music is not good. And I don't really believe I've heard a song from him where he talks about shooting and all that stuff. But I'm not like a big supporter or advocate for me. I've heard a few songs. None of them pertain to violence. I don't know. Y'all tell me whose side y'all stand on in this.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pusha talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn you ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new plane. If you get it messy,